Welcome to episode 55, my fascinating Renaissance friends. Okay, it's a continuation of how we do new beginnings, how to live triumphantly and courageously in year 2025. Okay, and we are replacing, okay, the frustration and the disappointment and the lack of success and the feeling of failure, from not achieving our New Year's resolution or whatever goals we have, for the coming year. And we've been talking about that for the last, four episodes. And I've started in the last episode, giving you ideas and how you're going to come up with the one, because we've talked about the beauty of just coming up with one, big thing, right, that we would like to improve in your life. All right, and we've talked about the steps involved. Okay, you can just please go to our directory down there. Okay, press or click episodes 51, 52, 3 and 4, so that this is a continuing series. All right, I've started with one way that people are replacing their New Year's resolution. In last episode we talked about three concepts. Okay, and we're really learning from what is this, from several countries. The first one being huga. We got them from the Danish people. Okay, and it is really focusing on what, focusing on well-being, being happy, being contented, several practices, cherishing the little things. And then we followed it up with the logo from Sweden. It is the idea of living in harmony and balance. Okay, not too much, not too little. Okay, and the third concept that we can, get our plan or goal or what we want, from the Japanese, the wabi-sabi concept. That is beauty in imperfection. Okay, not so much focusing on what we lack, what we want, to be, the things which we do not, have, not having a perfect life. Maybe we can focus on that. What can we change, with the way we think? If you notice that two of the concepts, come from Scandinavian countries. All right, and why? In year 2023, okay, there was this happiness index report made by United Nations. It listed there the 10 happiest countries. 10 happiest countries to live in. Okay, let me share with you. The first one there, the list is Finland. Yeah, right. Second is Denmark. See, people are happy there. One of the things, that actually makes them happy is the practice of huga. All right. The third there is Iceland. The fourth is Israel. Well, of course, this is 2023. Now, they're being bombed, by the Hamas, Maybe we can remove that. But the fifth is Netherlands. The sixth is Sweden. Okay, the seventh is Norway. These are Scandinavian countries making the top list of the happiest countries to live in. We have Switzerland, number 8, number 9, Luxembourg, and 10 is New Zealand. So it makes a lot of sense, if you really want to focus on creating, your happy moments, your happy life, then the three concepts that I gave you, you can get ideas from there. And then be more specific. Tailor fit it to your needs. What makes you happy? All right? Okay. So that's the first, concepts. Now, what else can you get ideas? What replacement? The one thing, okay, the one that you'd like to work on for this year. All right? I suggest themes, like a theme park, themes. And this could be a rich source of what you want to achieve. for this year. Okay, I told you in episode 51 or 52, if I'm not mistaken, that my mind is always busy with ideas, lots and lots of ideas, and sometimes I don't know what to do with those ideas anymore, and I would just write it down. Okay, when I woke up, all right, the third, when I woke up, these days before Christmas, right, before Christmas, I couldn't sleep. I woke up. You know what came into my mind. I saw this vision. This vision. Okay, it's just like this. What do you call that? Where you have your news flash, okay, your LCD moving, advertisement there, flash there very, very clearly. These words, wealthy and wise in 2025. Okay, let me say that again. Wealthy and wise in 2025. I didn't even think that it rhymed. So I said, oh my gosh, this is a theme that that actually I've been having in my heart and in my mind, but I couldn't really put it in words. That's a theme. Guess what? Guess what, guys? That's my theme for 2025. That's my theme. Wealthy and wise in 2025. And that's what I'm doing now. That's why January, it just came to me, new beginnings, living courageously, living triumphantly. I already have a theme for February. I have a theme for March, because all came from this overarching, underlying why for me. My great why is wealthy and wise in 2025. So how do you do something like that? Okay, so if you're dreaming about something, fine, just get something, just think what will make me happy? What do I want to happen to me? Okay, what would be a good what will be the picture of a good life for me? Because you see, all of these things that we're talking about, it still is based on the good life, isn't it? Okay, living the good life, the best life in the season of our life, in the autumn of our life, it's still there, but it changes, it morphs, okay, as the years go by. So the first thing is, if you ask yourself, what do I want to happen to me? What do I want to change in me? Okay, what is my dream, for 2025? Then, you start with that question, and then second, you define that. I keep on saying that. So let me share with you my my idea of wealthy, my idea of wise. Because your idea of wealthy may be different from my idea of wealthy. Your idea of wise may be different from my idea of wise. Okay? So for me, okay, I've written it here. I told you I write because there's so many things, working in my head. So I have to write it. So this is my definition of wealthy, and this is what's and every thought and every action, everything, I always measure it to this definition of wealth and wisdom. Okay, so that will be where I am. So December, that I really can say, that I have reached and accomplished my theme. Okay, wealthy for me means, the kind of work, activities, and stuff, things that add meaning and fulfillment and joy to my life at this season of my life. Of course, wealthy could mean also having money, but it should not be, it should not be, how do you call that? It should not be limited to just having money. No. For me, wealthy is a state of mind. All activities, all everything I think about should add to my fulfillment. So if it adds to my fulfillment and satisfaction, then I'm wealthy. Okay. Another one is, of course, I have financial goals. I need. It's meant to be independent, stable and stress-free. It's not just making X millions or X thousands or no. I want to be stable and stress-free. Okay? So again, logom, enough so that, I can really live a good life. It also means that anything that gives me freedom, we've talked about this a long time, anything that will give me freedom, that is freeing, joyful, and meaningful, that for me is being wealthy. Okay? Now, being wise simply means doing things that serve me in this season of life. Wise, that English being healthy. When you say wise, everything I do should serve me. It should not be a prison. It should not give me stress. That's not wise. Yeah, right. You made example, of course, I wish. Okay, let's say you made 1 million, but at the same time you got sick, and then you stressfully, and you didn't have time for your loved ones. That's not very wise, indeed, right? Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. That is the second means where you can draw ideas, for your one thing that you want to achieve this year. Last episode, we talked about concepts. This time, I talked about theme. Yeah? Okay, in episode 56, I will give you the third means. There, so that's very, very easy. Okay, so again, my friends, don't forget, okay, to like this episode if it has helped you. Okay, replace your frustration with New Year's resolution not being achieved. And don't forget also to click the bell icon for your notification. And I'll be seeing you in episode 56 for the last means to do that. Okay, then? This is your fellow sojourner, your life coach, your mentor, saying goodbye for now.